Getting a promotion is a huge milestone in anybody's career. Usually, it comes with higher pay, some more responsibilities, and a little boost of self-worth. But before you dive headfirst into the pursuit, it's essential to understand why you want a promotion, weigh out the pros and cons, and plan a strategy that increases your chances of success. If you're new here, my name is the Test Lead, and I make content that help you on your software testing and development journey. Today we're going to break down promotions and if it's actually right for you, and if so, how to actually pursue it properly. Let's get started. First, step 1, confirm why you even want a promotion. Before chasing that higher title, take a minute to relax and reflect on a few things. Ask yourself, do I want more responsibility or just more pay? Will this role align with my long-term career goals? Am I doing it for validation, or am I truly ready to lead? Wanting a promotion just because you've been in a position for a long time or because somebody else just got one isn't really good enough. Promotions often bring stress, leadership responsibilities, and longer hours. If you're not genuinely interested in growing your role, you may find yourself in a position that you don't enjoy. So this is your first homework assignment. Get out pen and paper and write down your reasons. If your list centers on growth, learning, or leadership, you're likely ready. If it's all about status or frustration, it might be time to consider or even look elsewhere. Now that you've confirmed why you want a promotion and justified it, next, let's weigh out the pros and cons of actually getting that promotion. First off, here are some pros. Higher salary and benefits. Promotions often come with financial incentives. Professional growth. New roles push you to develop leadership, strategy, and decision-making skills. More influence. A higher title usually means a stronger voice in projects and company direction. Career trajectory. Promotions can fast-track your advancement in the industry. Now, let's dive in on some of the cons of promotions. Increased stress. Managing people or overseeing bigger projects can mean more pressure. Less time for technical work. You may move away from hands-on tasks to strategic duties. Work-life balance. Longer hours and higher expectations can impact your personal time. And last but not least, politics and visibility. As you move up, office politics and visibility, both positive and negative, can increase. Understand these trade-offs to make sure you're emotionally and mentally prepared for this new title. So now that we're convinced you still want that promotion, let's talk about the steps to actually take to get it. First off, make sure that you're mastering your current role. Before anything else, become indispensable at your current position. I want you to exceed expectations and take on additional tasks. If possible, track any accomplishments that you are making. This will help build your case up for the promotion. Next up, have a conversation with your direct manager. Don't assume that your boss just magically knows that you want a promotion. Set up dedicated time one-on-one with just the two of you and discuss your aspirations for a promotion. In that conversation, ask these questions. What would it take for me to be considered for the next level? Are there any gaps I need to close? Is there a promotion timeline that I should be aiming for? This conversation signals your intent for wanting a promotion and get some support from your direct manager. Next, I want you to develop new skills. Look at the job description for that next title or role that you're looking for. Maybe right now you just sweep the floor, but the next title involves washing the dishes. Learn how to wash the dishes and add that to your skill set. Often overlooked are these soft skills. Things like leadership, communication, and emotional intelligence are just as critical as technical ability. After that, take initiative. Start behaving like you're already in that role that you want. Demonstrate to others that you can actually be successful in that role. People notice leadership even before it's officially recognized. Next, build relationships and visibility. Don't let your work just magically speak for itself in silence. Build relationships across teams. Share your success without coming across as bragging to other teams. Show that you're reliable. Sometimes internal networking can be just as powerful as actual performance. And last but not least, I want you to ask for feedback regularly. How do you know if you're doing something right or wrong? You get feedback. You then take that feedback from your managers, peers, or whomever and use that to grow. People also like when you're self-aware and coachable, as well as being open-minded. And by getting and receiving feedback and actually applying it, you're showing this. So let's say you took all the previous steps and you're still not getting a promotion. Sometimes the only option is to switch jobs. You may have to physically switch to another company that has an opening for that role already. Some signs that you can look for to know that, hey, maybe it's time you find a different company. Include these here. You've been passed over multiple times with no clear feedback. There is no upward mobility in your department. Your efforts are consistently undervalued. Your manager discourages promotion conversations without reason. In these cases, the fastest way to move up might have to be you switching companies. In the tech space, it's very common for somebody to work at a company maybe 2, 3, 4 years and then shift to a different company. I'm not suggesting that every year you just switch companies, because then you're like a flight risk when I'm trying to hire you for my company. So I always suggest at least 2 to 3 or maybe even 4 years before reapplying to a different company. When switching roles, be strategic. Look for companies that have that desired title or job description that you're looking for. And be prepared to demonstrate that you have that skill set and can fill in that role. Quick break. If you're enjoying the video so far, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you need help on your software testing or development journey, check out my website, thetestinglead.com. I have books and courses to help you on your journey. Now, back to the video. As you can see, a lot goes in to actually getting a promotion. First off, make sure that you actually want it and you're prepared for what comes with it, good and bad. Then, take the necessary steps to show to your manager that you're actually ready for this promotion. And worst case, if it doesn't work out, but you're still adamant on getting a promotion, you might have to just switch companies. If you found this video helpful, next up, you should watch this video here or this one down here. And more importantly, don't forget this, learn something new today.